Hey, happy Sunday. Happy good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Wow, I've got another one for us to look at today. Yeah, TikTok is about to be banned. And I'm being told it's going to be banned in the US on the 19th of January. And you know what that means? It means that a lot of things are actually going to happen. So let's discuss it. Let's look at it together. How does that affect, content creation as it were in general? And let's look at other platforms. I have some screenshots for us to look at here so that we can begin to look at this from here. You know how we do it, you know how we roll. Once you come in, you say hi. If you're watching live, say hello. Let's know where you're watching from. And if you are here on the replay, let's know who you are. It's nice to know. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and discuss this topic about TikTok. Everybody is in a frenzy, wondering what the ban of TikTok is gonna do to everybody. Now, why is the US banning TikTok? Well, allegedly, according to what I saw and I read, they want TikTok to be co owned by a US citizen or bought by a US citizen because they're scared that TikTok can be a way for them to spy on the US government. If I mean it's a way for China to spy on the US government if and only if there is only a sole ownership of TikTok by TikTok or by China. So they need a US citizen to buy it or co-own it so that they're sure about their security. And it could be like, is this not being selfish? Is this not being, how I put it now, egoistic or something like that? Why? Why do you have to? Why does it have to be co-owned? It can be owned by anybody and operated in the US and then pay taxes and all of those things. But that's what I read. Please, if you have any other opinion, let me know. I'd like to be sure about what I'm saying. Excuse me, please, wherever I have missed it, please correct me in the comment section. But truth be told, the ban of TikTok is going to be something that will be changing to lives. A lot of people have accounts on TikTok. I mean, let me ask you, how many of you have an account on TikTok? I mean, everybody has an account on TikTok. Everybody. Everybody, hello guys, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Say hello in the comments. I can see that you entered the room. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, let me know what you think about the ban of TikTok and how do you think it's going to affect content creators and what's going to change in their content, right? So we all have, most people have, if not everybody, has a TikTok account. Even I, after a long while, I decided to have a TikTok account, even though I didn't like the fact that it was such a, I will call it like a very flippant platform where attention span is really, you can't find attention span on TikTok. Everything, I mean, TikTok made attention span lower and lower and lower, very, very tight. So I think because of the short form content that keeps on going viral on TikTok, you know, it just makes us all so to lose our attention span so quickly. So personally, I didn't like that. So it's not good for people that love long form content. Of course, TikTok tried to introduce long form content and try to, get creators. Thank you so much for the like. Excuse me, please. But truth be told, TikTok brought in the era of short form content and also short form attention span. That means it's not good for the content creator because you want to create a content, you want people to watch for longer, but because the attention span is decreased, you're now given to, this kind of non-existent attention span. So for me, the what I call it the decadence or the eraser. No, 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 that's the word. The disappearance, yes, or maybe the shortening of the attention span for me is one thing I don't like TikTok about. I don't like the frivolities that come with TikTok personally. Excuse me, please. The weather is quite dry, so I'm sorry about that. I don't like the frivolities that come with TikTok. Personally, I love long form content. Yes, because you'll be able to get more information from long form content and you'll be able to get more knowledge from long form content. Now, I'm talking about TikTok. How does it affect you as a content creator? This is a discussion we're going to have a couple of times because I'm going to take you through the different platforms and I'm going to tell you their pros and cons. So today, I'm just going to be looking at TikTok. I'm still going to look at Instagram. I'm going to look at Facebook, and then I'm going to come back to YouTube, right? But today, this afternoon, I'm only going to focus on TikTok because I want us to I want us to dissect it. I want us to look at it very, very carefully. I want us to come to terms with the realities, right, of what the disappearance of TikTok is going to do to other platforms. Now, of course, my bias is always for YouTube, but I also want to look at its effect on other platforms. And I also want us to look at different platforms and what they have to offer and how they can also be alternative to TikTok. But today, let's focus on TikTok. Let's focus on TikTok. Now, TikTok brought the era of short form content and also made YouTube to bend to it because really, TikTok came out with TikToks. And then YouTube came out with shorts. And then YouTube tried to do everything, right? YouTube tries to do everything to get, content creators to keep on doing shorts. Let me go to my short section. Made content creators to create shorts. I mean, look at it. I created shorts. How many did I create? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I created 18 shorts. 18 shorts, my people. Now, I created 18 shorts and I decided to stop creating shorts. There's a reason why I decided to stop creating shorts because it wasn't adding value to my content anymore. I wasn't getting, I was able to get some viral, what I call it, you know, some viral shorts. I got a few viral shorts. Let me show you some. Okay, this is 110 views. This is 404 views. You can see here. That's one, that 502 views. Can you see that? Yeah, 386 views. This was my very first, viral short, but it didn't add to me the impact that I needed for my YouTube channel. The people that came they wanted more shorts. They weren't converting to my long form content. And for me, that's a waste of time. So I'm talking about the effect of TikTok and how it's affected, the content creation landscape. You have to realize that what makes the most sense is for us to have long form content because it's in long form content that we can get more knowledge, we can get more insights, and we can get more money. That's the truth. I was watching a video where someone was dissecting her YouTube short and how she was able to make $17 from off one YouTube short, and she was not sure how that came about. And she was comparing it to another short where she had 38,000 views and she barely had $3 in it. For me, it was a waste of time. You can go viral on shorts and yet you make no money. I'm telling you. So, and that is the effect of what TikTok has brought into YouTube. TikTok has made YouTube to become, I would call it, a platform where people who are doing shorts are not really getting the entitlement. I'm telling you, for me, it's just a waste of time. But TikTok actually revolutionized, the content creation scene. I mean, no matter how we say this or talk about TikTok being a frivolous platform, that, it revolutionized shorts. It made YouTube, right, to create an avenue for short form content expression. Because that is where I'm going to link the banning of TikTok to what is going to be the effect on YouTube. You should be moving over to YouTube right now. How do you get your first 1,000 subscribers? If you have a TikTok account, this is the time to move them over to your YouTube channel. Create your YouTube channel today. And this is the only place where I would allow you or permit you or say, okay, it's fine for you to cross post, because now you're trying to move your people. Because if you're in the US, right, and TikTok is banned on the 19th of January, according to the sources I got to find out from today, you will not be able to get more TikTok, followers after that time. Now, of course, your app may not be deleted from your phone because, I mean, you're the one that downloaded it yourself, right? But you will not have functional abilities to get more followers again after the ban. Now, I'm talking from the perspective of the US. What about other countries? You have to be able to find out whether it will affect you. I know the ban in the US is going to affect other countries. Now, I'm a Nigerian YouTuber, reside in Nigeria, and you may wonder, how come, how does this affect me? It does, because anything that affects US affects Nigeria one way or the other. I'm telling you. It's just going to be a matter of time. So if you're a Nigerian YouTuber listening or watching or being here online with me, I'm telling you, you don't play with YouTube. Don't play with YouTube. Move over. Move your people from TikTok. Move them and let them come over here and be part of you. Right? Create a following, a platform for your TikTokers to meet you on YouTube. Don't forget that YouTube has given you an opportunity to, have an expression of short form content on YouTube. So don't miss that opportunity. It's time for you to flood YouTube. It's time for you to leave TikTok and come over to YouTube. You don't want to be caught napping. You don't want to be caught, right, in a frenzy. You need to make sure that you capitalize on the opportunities that are available on TikTok, right? And quickly move your people over. And I heard some people say, "Oh, why don't you quickly create a TikTok account and quickly?" It's easier to grow on TikTok than on YouTube. I mean, I've seen that. I opened a TikTok account, and I tell you, it's been a big grind just even getting people. I'm telling you. So I don't know what the magic you're gonna create to get your people, but just move them. If you have, I know I was watching, a little clip, and a lady who, um, got has a lot of her subscribers, 160,000 followers on TikTok. It's like she's gonna lose her source of income on TikTok if TikTok is deleted or banned in the US. Imagine that. Does that tell you something? You don't own any platform. Even this YouTube platform, we don't own it. We don't own it. We don't even know. It could just decide that one day it wants to close shop. So we will still discuss. I will come back and talk about this more. We will still discuss on how do we ensure that we don't get sabotaged and we don't lose all our following, even if a platform closes. We're going to talk about measures to ensure that we still get our people to be ours. Because you see, remember, you're not the owner of the platform, and the platform can close any day, including YouTube. I know YouTube has been here for 19 years and it hasn't closed, but what if it closes tomorrow? What's going to become of all your subscribers? I'm talking to myself too. But I know that the stability of YouTube is still there. So that's why I know that there's a possibility that YouTube is not going anywhere for any time soon. But we just have to be very careful. So, in concluding my discussion about, the TikTok ban, and what you should do as a creator, please move your people over to YouTube, because by the 19th we don't know what is going to begin to happen. Even if you're not in the US, make sure you create a YouTube account. Try to start working on your content to get your first 1,000 subscribers. We'll come back to talk more about that. But this for now is my so humble submission. If you have anything contrary to what I have just said, please let me know in the comments. And guys, you haven't even said hello to me. That's not nice. Say hi in the comments at least. All right, guys. Thank you once again for joining, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.